Buy temporary health insurance. If you're waiting for your permanent health insurance to clear, it would be a good idea to get temporary health insurance. With the price of health care skyrocketing, it would be very impractical and irresponsible not to have health insurance at your disposal should you get sick and need hospitalization. Buying temporary health insurance could also be good if you're doing a bit of traveling or if you're still mulling which insurance policy you want to take. Unlike permanent plans and commitments, the temporary type of health insurance commonly requires a single payment that allows you to be covered for a set period of time. Here's how you buy a temporary health insurance. Get in touch with an insurance firm that does temporary health insurance. You may get these types of companies from the internet, on newspapers, or even in magazines. Agents from these companies usually do the rounds in offices, schools, and other public places to give out flyers. Figure out for how long you would need the coverage for. As the name suggests, temporary health insurance is only good for a short amount of time, preferably only until your real health insurance kicks in. You may discuss this with the insurance agent so that he can give you the best plan available in their portfolio. Look at the policy itself. Most of the time, the insurance company would have a list of medical concerns that would not be covered by the insurance. This would most likely include pre-existing conditions, chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and cancer, and pregnancy, and childbirth. Make sure that the exclusion criterion is not so strict. You may end up having no coverage at all since all the possible diseases are already listed under the exclusion list. Clarify the terms of the coverage. Sometimes, insurance firms would only authorize transactions and procedures done in certain hospitals and performed by a set list of physicians. Make sure that you have this down pat before signing any contract and making any payments. Once you have made your decision and you have checked the list of details and thoroughly, you may sign the contract and pay up. You may extend the coverage before the predetermined date passes. If you wish to not renew the contract, you don't have to do anything. Just let it expire by itself. Temporary health insurance is helpful for those who want extra coverage at a certain time or those who are waiting for a more inclusive plan. But just like with other products and services, it's best to get to know what you're buying and whom you're buying it from before committing yourself to a transaction. Always be vigilant and try to make the most out of your investment. After all, it is your hard-earned money. At the end of the day though, it would be wiser if you have a long-term insurance policy to cover for your healthcare expenses.